Lids are down. Mark, 5 minutes. The boats can come out on the race course now. I'm going to expect that Jamie's going to come and Mike's going to come. Good camera view there. I'm also going to expect Dave's going to sit there for a while. You've been timing him almost. He came out a minute early once yesterday.
Yeah, he's usually about 3 minutes and 10. I mean, not that I'm giving the strategy away. Usually about 3 minutes and 10 seconds he pushes off from the dock. Yeah, he varied it up. He mixed it up a little bit yesterday. They look pretty comfortable holding on to that boat, though, with 4:30 to go.
Yep. It's one thing to have them sitting there at the dock, and you look at the race team, and they are thrashing left and right. But they're not. This is what their plan has been. They just come out here, and they take their time and come out when they want, and Dave's got his strategy. So boats are coming out on the race course. It is our Heat 3B. With 4 minutes and 5 seconds, you're looking at J. Michael Kelly as he is off the lower corner and up the backstretch. Ahead of him is Jamie Nielsen driving the U11, the Miss Flavor Pack. There you get the bird's eye view looking down on the race course. The first boat coming up the back chute there is Jamie, and then behind him is J. Michael Kelly. See if Kelly cuts the course. He does not. He's going to go up there with Jamie and come around behind him. I'm keeping an eye down to the... Oh, here we go. We got it right there on the screen. Have to have a crew member with a hand on the boat at the 5 minute mark. That's not necessary at the 3 minute and 28 second mark as Spider lets go of the back of the boat there. Got a couple of boats coming down the front straightaway. It is our Heat 3B of the 2025 Apollo Mechanical Cup at Seafair on Lake Washington. Now this is interesting because Dave comes out on the race course just as our other two boats go down to the lower corner right in front of Dave. So Dave will come out to the outside of them and behind them. There you see Dave on the left-hand side of the screen. So nothing special right now. Are we going to stay like this? Is Mike comfortable letting Jamie have that inside lane to the left?
Well, I mean, Andrew Tate certainly demonstrated lane 2 is not bad. So it may be a place to go if you feel like you got the boat speed. Jamie Nielsen, on the other hand, had that success on the inside lane before, so maybe he wants to dip at the same fruit today. And yesterday also, Vilwalk tended to let the two insiders fight for it and ride around the outside, looking to just maximize that momentum and boat speed.
Yeah, I thought Dave might do something kind of fun here, but looking at the clock, they really don't have the opportunity here from a time perspective because they're coming up on 2:10. They got to stay behind this start-finish line at the 1 minute 15 second mark. So these guys are going to have to kill a minute, and all three of them are bunched up there. Looking at 1, 2, 3. Nielsen in 1. It's Kelly in 2. Dave says, all right, I'll run you guys down on the outside. Let's see if it stays that way. Coming up on 150.
Now, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but yesterday it was kind of the same scenario, and Dave was on the outside and may have thought that he could run down Nielsen, but Nielsen just never gave an inch.
No.
And he held that inside lane and ended up taking the heat.
Yep, and I know they've changed some things around on the U11 today, and they expect to be stronger today than they were yesterday, so I'm going to kind of keep an eye on them here. I don't think our score-up is in danger of being illegal. I think they can put their foot in it a little bit and come down because we're inside 120, got to kill about 5 seconds, not going to have a problem doing that. 115 right there, certainly a clean score-up. Dave's going to try and do it on the outside. This could be a very, very interesting heat. It's 3B, Heat 3B of the Apollo Mechanical Cup at Seafair. It's the last opportunity for our boats to earn points to get themselves in a good position on the front row of the final. Jamie Nielsen's going to be in lane 1. J. Michael Kelly is going to be in 2. Vilwalk going to be on the outside. And Tanner, you've been pointing out the rough water up there at the top end of the course. They just slowly plowed through there the last time.
That is a consideration on that score up. The slower they go, deeper in the water they are, and the bigger the wake. So you can already see that ripple starting to form on the inside. We'll see if it's sitting in the race line or not.
Yeah, if we get that drone shot, we could see it in the last heat. There you see it right there. Now look ahead of the boats there in the lower right corner of the screen. You can see the wake that they left the last time through. So it's a bit soupy up there. But they will come off the corner. They've all been through it. They are off the corner with 12 seconds, and now it's time to put the foot down. Make sure you get to the line, not over it, before the clock strikes 0. We are coming up on 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark appeared to be a clean start from here, but we will get it officially. And J. Michael Kelly with a dynamite start, and he's going to get down there first, but take a look at Jamie Nielsen. He's right with him, Tanner.
Sure enough, you can see the shorter course. We did get a clean start there, although he was right on the mark at the start-finish line. Again, Jamie Nielsen running a slightly shorter course, but J. Michael Kelly running a little bit higher speed on the larger radius, and it pays off down the back straightaway.
Yeah, Kelly's able to open up some water on him there. He got about 3 boat lengths. Dave's back about 2/3 of the rooster tail, so he's back a ways. The race is out front. Look at Jamie Nielsen on an inside lane getting a good line. They're going to come off tied together. If Nielsen's got some acceleration, he needs to put it on now, but Kelly's definitely showing some top end. Kelly's really moving. Kelly has got the first lap in the books with a lead on Jamie Nielsen, and he's got a lot of lane space off to his left. J. Michael Kelly, so he's given himself a lot of room. You see as they go through the corner, there's plenty of lane space between them, and there is J. Michael Kelly again sticking his nose out.
Just so dead even. I mean, the shortened course on the inside lane brings Jamie Nielsen back even and sometimes in the lead each turn, and then J. Michael Kelly with that larger radius, more momentum, more speed, pays off by the time they get to the end of the straightaway.
Top end of the race course. This is the second of 3 times around. Dave Villwalk is back more than a full rooster tail. He is out of this one. It's J. Michael Kelly, and this time he starts to assert himself a little bit. He's got about 5 or 6 boat lengths as he comes down and puts the second of 3 laps in the books. Tanner Faust is just riveted looking at that rough water roll underneath that hydroplane.
Boy, the first half of that straightaway was just butter smooth. He catches some of the ripples at the end. I think Jamie Nielsen may have caught some of that wake on the top of the course as we were talking about as he rides through some of the wake again at the bottom, just allowing J. Michael Kelly to extend that lead.
I think it's time for Jamie Nielsen to say, okay, discretion, the better part of valor. I'm going to let you go, Mike. And Mike Kelly running hard up the backstretch is going to have a rooster tail and a half on the closest boat to him, which is the Miss Flavor Pack. And Jamie Nielsen in second place, although Nielsen's still pushing hard up there. Kelly gives him a ton of room. Driving him legal, as we say, and coming down to pick up the checkered flag, Heat 3B, J. Michael Kelly, the Beacon Electric, the U8. A good run for Mr. Kelly. Second place going to go right there. Jamie Nielsen in the Miss Flavor Pack, the U11 and Dave Villwalk in the U27, the Miss Apollo, will come home in third. So we had some good racing out front. I think Dave was a little tardy at the start. He's going to have to look at those timing marks. You can't be on the outside and be 3 or 4 seconds behind these guys. You're going to get left.
Yeah, J. Michael Kelly right on the mark for the start.
Yes.
I mean, I was actually questioning that a little bit, and so relieved to see that clean start indicator as we look at some of the replays. But a heated race for the first 2 laps. Pretty much dead even, what you would expect to see. Inside lane being a bit shorter around the corners, outside lane being a little faster on the straightaways. And it only took one burble, one little skip from Jamie Nielsen to give J. Michael Kelly the advantage.
Not to look backwards, but I'm going to. Back to the previous heat. Andrew Tate has cleared tech inspection, and we were just told here that all of the racing on the water was clean. And that's the way you like it. So we don't have to worry about any of that now. They just grab that box out of J. Michael Kelly's boat once he gets back to the pit area, and they will put that to the tech truck. Seth Partial will jump on that and tell us yay or nay. But it sure looked good from here.
Yeah, it did. And Mike's boat hasn't been known to be the fastest straightaway boat, I think, from learning and listening to you. But he certainly showed some speed there in the second lane, and maybe showing everybody out here that, especially with the wind conditions right now, maybe lane 2 is the place to be.
One other thing I noticed on that, you brought it up after the last heat, that Andrew Tate was really flying the boat. I mean, his boat, the 91, was up and out of the water. Mike's boat was solid as a rock in that heat. He had a great boat ride in that one.
It really was. If you go pick around the boats and you see who's doing what, Mike's boat has literally the front canard is split in half,
You're looking
And-
right at it right there on the monitor.
And the left side and the right side are at different angles. So they have been fine-tuning exactly how the left side and the right side. You can see right down in front of his cockpit that line there. It's hidden behind the graphic, though. But you can see the right side has a little bit less angle of attack on that wing than the left side does. And that's just fine-tuning how it floats, making sure that it stays flat once it packs the air underneath and starts essentially hovering over the waves. So they've worked hard on the aerodynamics of that boat, and that heat, it certainly paid off.
Well, let's find out what J. Michael Kelly had to think of the heat. He is standing by with our Erica Allreed. Erica, take it away.
Mike, in almost every conversation we've had, the theme's been the same. You've just needed to find a little more speed. Well, did you find it or did you find something? Because must I say, that was an incredible drive as you drove away from Jamie in the early stages of that one.
Yeah, no, Sundays seem to be our day of finding a little bit more speed. Always, I mean, we're all looking for more speed as the day goes on, but big changes from yesterday. Guys worked hard. They even worked into right all the way up until the time we went out and went testing this morning, made some changes, and boat ride feels amazing right now. The speed is finally coming in, and just super thankful for these guys for working hard and like giving up their free time when they could be doing other things, and they're here just sweating and working hard.
A team effort for sure. A job well done. We look forward to seeing you back out there.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Back to you guys.